think you have to be realistic with yourself. You know, realistic of, okay, what happens if I can't pay my bills, or how would I get this? Because I look at it like this. There are a million jobs in this world. Of course, there's going to be some you don't want to do, but I'm a realist. If I ever get to a point where I feel like, I can't pay my rent this month, I'm gonna go get a job. Yeah, you know, whether it's, you know, another corporate job, McDonald's, Uber, whatever, I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. So for me, it's like, that wasn't really a thing for me, because it was like, okay, worst case scenario, I just have to go get another job. So I feel like for anybody want to make that transition, figure out what your worst case scenario is, because everybody's situation is different. You know, yeah. I ain't got no kids. I don't have no man, none of that. So
yeah, it's funny that the man has to be involved with the kids part of the conversation. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all don't be taking care of us like that, for real.
I was just saying, you know, like, I don't have as much responsibility as somebody else might have. So like, I feel like I'm able to go out and take those risks. Yeah. And the other part of it is what is your network like? You know, like, again, my everyday life is film, whether I consciously try to make it that or not. So it's like, if you're spending your days and you're not doing nothing film related, you probably don't want to quit your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. If you don't have a network of people who film, and people who not only film, but people who film on the level that you want to be on. Yeah. Like, if that's not your circumstance, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, like if your job is not hindering your film progress, you probably don't need to quit.
It's not that. It's just like, if your job is the thing that's stopping you creatively, and it's something you don't necessarily need financially, then I would say go for it. But make sure, I feel like the network of it all is almost more important than the finance part of it.
Yeah, and how you feel.